Bonjour, cake eaters. It's producer guy Phil, and we are back with some more NHL 17 content. Really quick, be sure to crush that like and subscribe button. Road to 5K. We're getting closer, man. If we hit 5K before the launch of NHL 18, 2 people are going to get Young Stars copies of NHL 18. If we don't hit 5K, you know what? That's all right, because one person is going to get a Young Stars copy and a t-shirt. How do you get that copy per se? Well, first of all, we got to wait until NHL 18 comes out. That way I know how much I'm going to have to buy. And follow me on Twitter, at producer, oh my goodness, at Arcade Regiment. I'm thinking of my Instagram here. Follow me on Instagram too if you want to, but my Twitter is at Arcade Regiment. Yes, follow me on there. That is how you will be entered to give the giveaway here. Follow me on there, and then the rules will be posted when it comes out. I need to get my custom team, and that is right. We are going to be taking the team of all Quebec players and seeing if they can win the cup, and the Quebec team could only have one logo. That's right. We're bringing back the Nordiques, baby, for one season, and that is it. Let's see if we can get them a good run. We took out the Canadiens, so we got the Nordiques. All right, and this roster is pretty decent. I'm not going to lie. It's pretty good. A lot of good players on there. The third and fourth lines might not be kind of as you'd expect, but that's okay. But the top like 6 and the defense, not too shabby if I do say so myself. Not too shabby. So you know what I want to talk about for really quickly today? There's going to be more kind of informative what I'm doing with this series to kind of end off NHL content, I guess. Maybe not. I don't know. This shouldn't take too long, so I'll probably have more ideas. But what I'm going to be doing is basically taking all of these teams. So British Columbia, Manitoba, Saskatchewan, Alberta, Ontario, Quebec, and all the Maritimes. We're going to make them all teams, and then we're going to put them into a World Cup of Hockey and see who will win. Seeding will basically be decided by, I guess, their records. I can go back in videos and see the records, but we're going to have a giant World Cup of Hockey at the end of this. But for right now, let's see if Team Quebec, the Nordiques, can win the Stanley Cup. First line, Jonathan Huberdeau, Patrice Bergeron, Jason Pominville. Next line, P.A. Parenteau, Paul Stastny, I almost said Peter Stastny, who actually did play for the Nordiques, so there we go. Jonathan Drouin, and then we got Alex Burrows, Derek Brassard, Jonathan Marchessault, and then David Desharnais, Antoine Vermette, and Mike Ribeiro making an appearance on the squad. Oh my goodness, he's been forgotten about. Defense, Marc-Edouard Vlasic, Chris Letang, David Savard, Marco Scandella, Francois Beauchemin, and Jason Demergent in the pipes. We got pretty good goaltenders with Roberto Luongo and Marc-Andre Fleury. I gotta stop saying this, Roberto Luongo. I keep saying Luongo like I'm Don Cherry. My buddy Jeff he pointed that out to me, and now I can't stop like thinking about that, and I feel so bad. Like, I feel so bad every time I say it. It's just like a defense brain mechanism or something, but I'll try and fix that up. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to be taking all these teams once we do individual videos to see, you know, and if a team wins the cup, they'll have obviously better seeding. And we're going to see which out of all of Canada, excluding the territories, sadly. I wish I could do the territories, but there's just not enough people from there. I mean, I could probably do the territories and like Yukon is one team, but I don't really know if there's any people from there. So we're going to have a giant World Cup of Hockey to see which province or like maritime thing is the most dominant out of all of Canada. I'm excited for that, actually. That's going to be really fun. I can't wait to actually do the commentary over that one. That'll probably be a long video. So let me know if you guys want a long video for that, or if you want that into parts, like first round, second round, third round, things like that. Let me know. I think, actually, you know what? I think in hindsight, rounds would be pretty much better. So I might even just do that. But let me know if you want a long video. Maybe I'll do a long video. I'll have to find about, hopefully, something to talk about. But we'll get there. I'm sure that we'll get there. Also, friends, this year, if you live in the New York area or the Boston area, let me know. I want to be doing some meetups. I'm going to be seeing a Rangers game, an Islanders game, a Devils game, a Bruins game, and a Sabres game all this year at their home arena. So I'll be going to the Barclays Center. I'll be going to the TD Garden. I'll be going to Madison Square Garden. what's the freaking Buffalo one? It's not First Niagara anymore. It's something else, isn't it? It's not First Niagara. I think it's something different, or maybe it is First Niagara. I don't know. But if you're from that area, let me know. I will be going to each of those arenas over the course of the year. So if you guys would like to meet up, I would absolutely love to meet up. I don't know, we can hang out, grab a bite to eat or something. talk hockey. I don't know. I swear I'm not this awkward in person. But yeah, let me know. I mean, it's going to be a blast, dude. I'm excited to see 5 games this year. And then next year will be the Los Angeles Loop. So, sorry, I guess 2 years will be the Los Angeles Loop. So if you live in LA, Anaheim, San Jose, if you live in Vegas or even Arizona, I will be there as well. But what I want to actually talk about is player meetings. Not like the player meetings you can have in this game, but have you guys ever actually met some players? I've met a couple players in my day. I've met, oh my goodness, I met a lot. Who did I start with? Eddie Shack refed one of my games. Like, we got to play, like, during an intermission of, like, a Junior A game. And he refed, we were, like, 7, so we got, like, 10 minutes or something. And he refed our game, and it was, like, 1-1. And he's like, I'll let the kids play for 5 minutes or something like that. And he was doing all his moves and stuff as the ref. That was pretty cool. I've met Darcy Tucker. I've met Wendell Clark. I have my old Leafs jersey signed by Ken Dryden when he was still, I think, the president or GM of the Leafs. So Darcy Tucker was one of my favorite people to actually meet. One of my coworkers got me a Tyler Bozak autograph. He was doing autographs in the mall I work at, the Scarborough Town Center, and I didn't even know about this. She wanted a lunch and she got autographs, and I was so stoked. I was like, I was working and I wanted to tell my boss, I'm like, hey, do you mind if I just leave to go, you know, get an autograph? But thankfully my coworker got me one. But I want to know who you guys have met. Like, have you guys met anyone cool? I think out of my dream people to still meet now, Curtis Joseph's probably one of them. Mitch Marner's probably one up there as well. I guess any of the rookies. Oh, randomly I met Scott Harrington when he was on the Leafs. You know, for that cup of coffee, he was here. It was the Leafs Fan Fest, and my old roommate Michelle, she won us tickets, and we got to have an autograph signing. But you were designated to a time. You didn't get to like pick the player, so you were designated to a time. And I think just before us was James Reimer, and just after us was Curtis Joseph, and I was so upset when I found that I have a puck signed by Scott Harrington that I think is in a box somewhere because I don't know what to do with it. It's a Leaf puck signed by Scott Harrington, and I was like, oh, hey, you know. And I think I said something really cheesy like, do you like it here so far? And he's like, yeah, it's pretty cool, you know, like, or sorry, the most generic hockey answer, yeah, you know, it's a good place to be here, and hopefully I can, you know, help the team in any way that I can. We can, you know, contribute, get our systems going, get our game going, hopefully pick up a couple W's, and, you know, just try and win. Yeah, like something along those lines, something like that answer. But, you know, no disrespect to him, but I was just a little bummed knowing the people that kind of came before him. I was just like, really? Just a little disappointed, but that's okay. So let's just check the entire league standings right here. So we finished with the President's Trophy with 109 points. New Jersey, that's interesting, with 106. Then Chicago, and then Tampa. Tampa's going to be lethal this year. Florida maybe too, but Tampa, oh, my pick to win the cup already. Adam Wild has it right, man. Tampa's, they can stay healthy. That's, Edmonton in last? I don't know what this has happened with Edmonton just getting last in like the sim engine from now on. It's a little weird, to be honest. So Patrice Bergeron was 78 points, Jonathan Huberdeau was 74, Chris Letang was 66, Paul Stastny with 58. I almost said Peter again. Derek Brassard 57, Drew 53, Ribeiro with 49, Pominville 45, Vlasic 31, Marchessault 30, Parenteau 29. All right, so it kind of dropped off after the 50s here. And Francois Beauchemin was 7 points. He is just killing it. Let's check the goaltending. 2.14 for Fleury and 2.44 for Luongo. Looks like they kind of split duty, so that's fine. Relatively even win-loss record with Fleury having one more win. Save percentage, 928 for Fleury, 916 for Bobby Lou. I can't complain. You know what? Great percentages, great goals against. I'm not going to complain about the goaltending. The team just had a solid year. So let's go right into the playoffs, see what is going to happen, and who we're playing in the first round. I can probably see from the other screen, but I didn't even bother to look. And it's the Rangers in the first round, which means the Rangers got a wild card spot. Interesting. All right, 2-1 win, 4-2 win, 4-2 win, 5-2 loss, 4-1 loss, 3-2, and there we go. I was like, do not blow a 3-0 lead. I was like, EA, please don't do this to me. Please don't blow a 3-0 lead. All right, now on to the Florida Panthers. I say, hey, Florida can be dangerous too, man. 2-1 win, 6-4 loss. I don't I lost what kind of happened. I think we might have won, judging by that. All right, and the Capitals in the third round, that's how you know it's a video game, and by crap talking them, they actually win game 1, win game 2, and we lose in 6 to the Capitals. Ouch. So they're going to the Stanley Cup Finals, which means they probably avenged their demons and actually ended up beating the Penguins. Shocking, I know, right? All right, let's see who is going to take the cup, and they're going to award it in early May, with the Capitals actually winning. So in typical Arcade Regiment fashion, we lose to the cup winners, but that's fine. That is more than fine, but let's check the awards really quick before we wrap it up. So the Capitals of the Stanley Cup, but not the Presidents. That goes to us. It was the Kings and the Capitals. All right, not bad. Art Ross to Tavares, Hart to Kane, Norris to wow, Chris Letang with the Norris. The Nordiques, one of the Norris, baby. Lady Bing to Kane, Calder to Line, Conn Smythe to Holtby, Vezina to Crawford, Jennings to, I guess, Luongo and Fleury. Not bad. Another trophy for the Nordiques. Masterton to Bogosian, Selke to Bergeron, Lindsay to Kane, Maurice Richard to Alex Ovechkin. Tavares picking up the most points, man. That's pretty good. But yeah, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you guys are getting even more excited for NHL 18. I just actually had to take a break from the beta just to get some more regular content in. I figure everyone else is doing 18. Hey, you know what? NHL 17 is not quite dead yet, so figure we'll wrap this whole giant thing up with a bang. Be sure to like and subscribe, friends, because there's more great content coming out on the way. I'm producer Guy Phil. I will see you in the next one, Cake Eaters. Stay classy.